Right. Shaun, Katie, Shaun. Marley and Me. Know anything about it?
It's a dog movie, isn't it?
It's a dog movie.
I'm not emotionally prepared.
Yep, it's a dog movie. Owen Wilson, Jennifer Aniston. It's probably got a few other faces in there. Context. Came out in 2008. So I would have been 12. Went to see this.
I've been 6.
Yep. I went to see this with my first ever girlfriend, thinking that I was going to be like really hard case, and I'll do the old arm around the shoulder thing, but instead I sat there weeping like a proper manly man. And yeah, that was about it really. That's about all I can say. I was a wimp. But it is a dog movie, you know?
I can't handle dogs like dying, getting sick, getting hurt. I can't do it.
Well, you're gonna. Let's watch.
I want to go to New York.
Would you want to go when it's snowing like this?
No.
No.
Well, I do like snow. It's like, it'd be awkward.
Awkward.
It'd be awkward.
I bet it'd be great fun in New York. I'd want to start like a big snowball fight with Americans. Oh my god, I thought that said Kathleen Kennedy.
You'd want to start a snowball fight with Americans who'd like play baseball and stuff. Probably knock you out with like a snowball.
Okay, baseball is the most boring sport in the world. Baseball is so boring that they have to pretend to do other sports in between. Have you never seen like the baseballers pretending to like throw the ball like in a American football style, or they're kicking it, or they're playing golf? That's how intense baseball is. People sit there and eat hot dogs, right, and get drunk. And the most entertaining part of baseball is when it pans to the fans and some fan does something stupid.
No, I was just trying to make like a passing joke, and you just turned it.
Sorry if I've just offended every American ever.
You can't help it.
But baseball's the worst. Would you be like that? Would you be like, if you saw Jennifer Aniston? If you saw Jennifer Aniston with Owen Wilson, would you be like?
Mitchie. I have a Mitchie.
How did that work? Oh, so they moved without getting a house. Decided to go for the job first, and now they're going for the house.
Yeah, that's not how life works.
No.
You'd be homeless if that was the case.
Based upon the book by John Grogan. Did you say that? Real story?
It's a true story.
I don't know if it's a true story, but it's John. He's called John Grogan, and the book's by John Grogan.
So it could be a true story.
Wrong with it, and you know what else is empty? Her room.
I'm just worried that Jenny's at like
Oh,
step
never say that
7.
ever again.
She's got her whole life organized and planned out according to these steps.
I mean, I know this is
Okay,
maybe
that's
2008, but still.
Well, you want my advice? Like kids, only easier to train.
You know how people say their owners look like the dogs.
That's the case with this, I'm assuming.
Look at Owen Wilson. What kind of dog would you describe him as?
It's just birthday.
Oh, look at that little birthday.
Oh my birthday's not for a month.
Clearance puppy likes you.
That's your guy. Oh, I was gonna
What do you
choose you
think?
anyway.
There's something wrong with him, and she's not telling them. I don't like that. If someone says to you, right? If someone says to you, all of these are like a set price, except for this one.
This isn't like The Fault in Our Stars, where everything is wrong. This is a nice movie.
Yeah, but what's wrong with that dog? Why is the dog cheaper than the rest of them? That's what I'd be
If you
asking.
could go back, right, and find out everything that Archie was going to do for the last 2
Yeah,
years.
but we got Archie when he was 6 months. We didn't get him when he was like.
Look how gorgeous he is.
Just say that's literally the first 10 minutes and you're already caving into the dog. Do you mean we went shopping for Alfie when we first got? We bought the entire pet shop.
Yeah.
There's like bedding and all sorts.
Bedding, toys,
We didn't even
cage,
like most of the
balls.
toys.
Yep. Didn't like his bed. Didn't like his toys.
How are you still eating?
Mind you of anyone?
How can you say no without babes? That's the issue with dogs. You look at them and you just go, I can't say no
You can't
to
say no.
You just,
I would find it harder saying no to a dog than I would to a person. Tell us in the comments, folks, where do you keep your dogs? Do you make them sleep in a separate room? Do you let them sleep on the bed? Do you let them sleep
in the room but on the floor?
in the room but on the floor?
I got some cleaning up to do before the missus gets back.
He stayed in the box for a while, didn't he?
Yes,
Have you ever seen those horror stories where people come back and the dogs have just wrecked the house? Like the husky that's like underneath the couch because it's bit its way in and his head's just sticking out the bottom.
How's my puppy?
Poor Tops. Did he eat the drywall?
It's one little dog did that.
This happens with our older dog, but the younger dog at least
stays in the general
knows how to
thing is
stop
though, he's so scared of stuff that he gets scared when like he's like,
yeah,
if he doesn't recognise people around him, he gets scared.
panics. Even if he sees them a mile off, he still panics once they get to him.
Jeez.
I hate people like that. Do you know Nicole once got into a fight with someone? You remember that with Butler? She got into a fight with someone because he thought he was biting his dog and he just played with him.
Of the pack, and therefore he can never be a happy animal.
Yeah, he looks pretty miserable.
Oh, yeah.
You, Joker.
Right from the beginning, she had
I wouldn't know where to
sights.
start
Now she
with
really
dogs
had
because I wouldn't know which one I would
taking
want
her for
first.
crap. That's why he got kicked out. You're now the world's worst dog.
So I don't know if we just leave him with like all the
Kicked
dogs.
out of obedience school. Tell you that, 'cause you know it's a lie.
Yeah, chopped off.
Son of a bitch. Okay, you
I
wanna
don't think I
come
could
up?
do that to a
Yeah,
dog.
that's the least I can do.
We've never done it to any of those.
Walking the plank.
Do you know what? I could be having the worst day possible, but when I see a dog with its head out its window and just loving life, like that, I always get a smile on my face. Not so much that.
Making a break for it!
I can't stop here. I can't.
Honey, pull over!
I'm trying to. There's like traffic.
Pull over!
All right.
I couldn't even be mad at that. I could be late for work and I would be like, you know
I would be there going, oh look at.
Get a leash!
Oh, shut up.
Hey, he's losing his balls. Hey, cut him some slack.
But you've got to remember, Americans aren't as nice as we English.
So I don't tie up the table, you tie up the chair.
Or you hold them.
The table. Wrote a column about Marley.
Playlist that you had when we got married that had the
I swear to God, if this
game
ends and them
basically
having a
marching
baby and they
orders.
think that the dog's too dangerous around the baby, so they'd like get rid of the dog, I won't be happy. I hate when people do
You
that.
really want to know?
I understand it, but I hate it when people do
Toss
that.
up
It's horrible.
between the new roof. I'm pregnant.
Yeah, it is.
Great. Wow.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. Honey, thank you.
You're welcome. I was just walking by this thinking of you.
There you go.
Oh, man, I hate it.
Got it. Did I? No, I put it right
Well, it
here.
didn't just disappear.
Oh, God.
Go to the kitchen. I'm gonna get them together. Uh-oh. You know what it's like trying to get something out of one of our dogs?
Was it dance you've got to do, is it?
Oh, he's away! Remember how our dog tried to eat that muffin wrapper that one time? And Alfie just inhaled it. Oh, yeah.
Marley, you gotta lay off the mangoes. You know, years ago, when I imagined my life,
Shiny. Yes, it
It's had quite the
Not gonna
journey.
lie.
That crazy
If it was
dog
me,
of
I would be
yours.
like, okay,
I read your
it needs to be
columns
sent away to get
every
properly cleaned.
So you're the
Now, Katie, think about how clean it is. It's been through an acid wash, essentially.
Excuse me. I'll be just a minute.
No, she's not pregnant.
That'd be a sucker punch, wouldn't it?
I should have miscarriage or something.
Remember, this is a family-friendly film.
I know, but you said it's sad, so I'm like expecting sadness.
Shall we?
Oh, look. The nurse couldn't handle it, so she went to get the doctor. Don't worry. The doctor will know what he's doing. That would just be bloody heartbreaking, wouldn't it? It is a sad film, but it's also very family friendly.
Yeah.
Kids can watch this film.
Oh.
Oh, look. Marley's there for her.
We're lucky if we get like 15 degrees Celsius over here in our summers.
What?
We're lucky if we get 15 degrees Celsius in our summers.
Yeah. If it goes above 15 degrees Celsius, we go outside and we go, oh, bloody hell, global warming. It's a nightmare, isn't it?
Marley!
Imagine, right, being paid to look after a dog and then whinging about looking after a dog.
Marley, come on, it's just thunder.
Ah, the luck of the Irish.
Wow! Wow! The look of the Irish! Wow! They're DVDs and books. They're what people used to use to watch things and read.
Oh.
Do you know I caught one of our dogs the other day standing on the toilet, drinking out of the sink because you left a basin in there. Honestly, stood on the toilet and the toilet lid was up. He was stood on the rim of the toilet.
Oh, I knew.
He knew, didn't he?
John, honey, John, wake up. It's time.
Look, he's like, get up, you fool!
I think I got it.
He's gonna do it right now, isn't he?
Men. Give men one job.
You can chew through drywall, Marley. This is nothing for you.
He's helping them.
How do you like get a dog to
Peanut
do
butter.
this stuff?
Dogs absolutely kill.
This is Patrick.
Or they're gonna have like a really good relationship.
Be confused with a chew toy.
Patrick, the name of Patrick. Because Ireland.
I see, honey, he's not eating the baby. Very good.
So, he's not freaking out. Baby was freaking out a little bit, but
I was worried that it was gonna be the thing where it's like
no.
he's weird with the baby, and so that's like
Yeah, no, I have a
they have to get rid of him.
And don't you love this kitchen? And look at the state-of-the-art appliances. My favorite part, the pool.
Straight in the pool. Our dogs wouldn't dare. No, Archie would. Alfie wouldn't.
If Alfie was already in, Archie would. Archie wouldn't go involuntarily.
You take on a daily column, I will double your salary.
Ouch! You would just say
It's
yes.
difficult to argue with that.
You would just
isn't
say yes, wouldn't you? Could have double, but remember, he was only doing 2 columns a week before.
it? Don't want to dare now.
Yeah. But you know,
Well, now he's living in a very nice house.
in Florida. That's right, you lot be friends with each other. Being a family is hard enough as it is.
Marley, just...
Alright, say hello to Colleen.
Daddy says her name is Whoops.
Oh, no, Patrick said that.
Name is Whoops.
I was just kidding around. It was kind of a secret, guys.
Over here!
Oh, look, they're all growing up. It's a family. They're a family. Isn't that nice? Colleen. Patrick Colleen. Did I tell you what the second child was called?
Connor. Marley's gonna jump on the cake or something, isn't it? Something's gonna happen.
You're very untrusting of this dog.
It seems like the type of thing that'll happen.
40. Is it 1040 or is it 1039?
Yep.
Ah, look, he's just having a little bite. I don't.
Coming. It's like Hanukkah.
That was a back clock, wasn't it?
It wasn't quite a. Why is that as his
See,
watch
we're
on?
not old.
He still has his watch on.
Okay, believe it or not, you do get waterproof watches.
I know, but this is like
Grogan!
2008. Was it a waterproof watch?
You do get waterproof watches back then.
Oh, okay.
Now, are we
Must be
here
near
yet? Are
it.
we getting hot or cold?
What would you rather have? Would you rather have
Are we turning in here?
Oh, I would prefer that.
that? Yeah.
A moment of silence just to take this in, okay?
That's
Before the
that's what our house is like, folks.
Look at
Here in the UK.
this. Here we go.
It's not. That was such a
Considering the
lie.
size of your own bedroom, I don't think you can
I
say
know.
that.
We're literally in a shoebox at the minute.
Marley, no. Marley, no. And we're home.
This is like summertime for us.
We'll look if we get this in winter.
No, because we always get.
Angels can fly, so you gotta get the wings up high. Yeah. Now that
Problem
one's
is that
now you can really
Got lunches ready.
okay.
the problem is here in the UK is that we get no snow during Christmas,
Marley.
no snow during the New Year,
But like random times.
but then a few months after, during like April, we'll just get a storm.
What's wrong with him, Dad? Nothing's wrong. He's just tired. Right, Dad?
Yeah. I think the football took it out of him.
Oh, he's getting old. Who's that blonde kid?
I just don't understand. A year ago,
No, I
you
just
couldn't
looked familiar
wait
now.
to be done with your column.
Where'd he go? Marley!
What's going on?
I don't know. He's not coming back.
Marley!
Well, he couldn't have gone far. Marley!
I'll come with you. Hold on.
We'll go out and look for him.
I don't know where he could have gone. Marley! 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 You okay? Stay there.
Well, most likely it is going to happen again.
Well, we also talked about that maybe ate too fast or drank, too quickly, and so maybe it doesn't have to happen again. We'll monitor that.
I'm just saying you may want to prepare yourself that he may not make it through the night. Maybe 10% of dogs survive this kind of...
I couldn't do a job like that. I couldn't be a vet.
I watched a documentary about one and it was just heartbreaking. You had to do the job that you had to go and tell people
I just couldn't do it.
when the dogs couldn't be saved.
Not even just like taunting people, but just like having to see it and deal with it.
You're gonna keep him. He's coming home.
I see. There he is.
Oh, and he's waiting for the kids. Oh.
Imagine having a house that the school bus just stops out of it for you.
I think they do it. Well,
Surely they don't do that in America.
imagine they do it deliberately if it's a school bus, right? We don't have like buses like that,
We do. That's correct, we do.
do we?
School buses, where?
When it's time, I want to make that decision on my own. You let me know when you're ready, okay?
Upset yet?
Get him a blanket.
You alright?
In here for a second. Take a load off.
Yeah. It's actually nice down here. This might be better.
Oh. Go back to
Can't
in
get him
there.
to come back inside. He's just laying out there in the cold, and he won't move.
They race us home.
Doctor, they're gonna try to make him feel better.
It's all right, Marty. Gonna be okay. You could take Lemmy, but don't chew her other ear off.
Sweet honey.
Yeah, I'll take it.
But
Whoa! I'm not crying. I'm gonna start ugly crying with the snot's coming out my nose. I don't want the viewers to see that I'm human.
Remember chewing up that ear? Oh, it's tough to remember all the things you chewed up, isn't it? It all starts kind of run together. It's okay. You don't have to do anything. You don't have your usual energy. Remember how we were always saying what a pain you are? You're the world's worst dog. Don't believe it. Don't believe it even for a minute. Because you know we couldn't find a better dog. You know what made you such a great dog is you loved us every day, no matter what. That's an amazing thing. You know how much we love you. Love you so much. Love you more than anything. I don't know exactly where we go from here. I want you to remember you're a great dog, Marley. You're a great dog.
Sad, isn't it?
He won't feel this. So just step away. You ready?
Do I've got snots coming on my nose. Well, this is as unattractive as it gets, folks.
Just want to read what you wrote?
Oh, God, don't get the
Mine's a
chocolate.
picture of me and Marley, grasshoppers and ice cream. Mommy wrote what I said. Dear Marley, I will never forget you forever. Colleen. And these are kisses.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Colleen's
You wanna
still
put
silly
it in?
name.
You'll like that.
Dear Marley, I loved you all my life. I hope you like heaven and that there's lots to chew on. Your brother, Connor Richard Grogan.
I'd like to give him something. This necklace. It's been on quite a journey. Your dad gave it to me to celebrate the beginning of our family. But, you know, our family had really already begun.
I used to still have the
A
goose.
dog has no use for fancy cars or big homes or designer clothes.
I used to still have the
Waterlogged
goose.
stick will do just fine. A dog doesn't care if you're rich or poor. How many people can you say that about? How many people can make you feel rare and pure and special? How many people can make you feel extraordinary?
Well, that's it.
Oh my God.
So it was a hard film to watch, didn't it? That's another one where everyone gets to see me cry.
I just can't handle dogs.
Guarantee for the most of that film, Alfie's just been sitting there twinkling his head at us. Hey, what do you think?
I mean, it was a sweet movie.
Yeah.
I probably will never watch it again because I'm gonna cry.
I knew what was coming, and I was trying my best not to cry, and it still gets us.
It's horrible, isn't it? Like, the worst part about getting a dog is like
I don't.
the inevitable moment when they get older.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that was us. That was us reacting to Marley and me. We've got to pick the next one. Not much else I can say about that.
No.
Treasure your dogs. Ugh. This one. Moana?
Oh yay!
I don't think that's one for me. I've never watched Moana. Oh, no, wait.
Oh, good. I won't, like, will I cry at Moana?
Will I cry at Moana? I'm not going to cry at Moana. am I?
I might cry at Moana.
Yep, that's Marley and me. Done. Next one is Moana.
I don't think I'll cry at Moana.
I've never watched it. Haven't seen it. It's in that vein of Disney movie that I've never watched. Never watched Frozen. Never watched Moana. Never watched. What was that new one? One that Harry liked.
Encanto.
Yeah, never watched that one.
Yeah, I think we'll have to watch Encanto.
It's in the
It's
box. Yeah, that was us watching Marley and me. I hope you enjoyed all the tears you got. You're never going to get me crying again for as long as I live, hopefully. Like the video, subscribe, ding the bell to be notified when we upload. We upload every day. Anything else you want to say?
No.
I think our dogs want to say something.
I still need another 10 minutes to compose myself.
Yep, I'm going to go and give my dog a big hug.
No. Which one?
My dog.
Well, Alfie?
Alfie's my mum's dog. You can hug Alfie.
Give him a hug. Oh, gee.
Should we get them up in the video so people can see our dogs? Look at Archie. Come here, lump. Oh. This one's Archie. Tell us how much we look like our dogs. This one's Archie, that one's Alfie. Archie's my dog, Alfie's my mum's dog. Oh, he's a good boy, isn't he? Oh, you're a good lad. I love you. Hey! Stop licking things on my desk. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. This is going to be the only time I'm going to say these two in videos.
I need to know I'm not alone. Now take it home as the night begins.